And I'm Emily Scarlett. We begin with breaking news on this Friday. A large apartment building catching fire overnight. 13 on your side, Trevier Gonzalez has been live on the scene the last couple of hours now. Trevier, what can you tell us?
Hey, good morning, guys. All the mutual aid departments and the main Cutlerville Fire Department have now pulled out here. 13 on your side.
And we're told Red Cross on the scene, helping those needing some assistance, even passing out food earlier this morning. And we can see now that it's lighter, just the impact of that fire.
A scary situation to wake up to with all those fire trucks on scene just minutes ago and now the aftermath of it all. Trevier, thanks for breaking it down for us. We'll continue checking in throughout the morning. 6:02 on the clock now into more breaking news. At least 2 people are injured.
Let's turn now to our forecast where meteorologist Samantha Jacks has some good news for us this morning. Sam, some much needed rain on the way and hazy conditions improving a bit.
Yeah.
Thank goodness it's Friday. Dave, thank you. 6:05 on the clock now. While our air quality has improved here in West Michigan, it's still a concern across the state and across the country.
That's right. New York City also seeing some of that improvement. Air quality there moderate now, but it's places like Maryland and Washington, D.C. that are now seeing some of the worst air quality. That continues to cause flight delays in sporting events. Even D.C.'s Pride celebration has been postponed because of the health risks wildfire smoke poses to at-risk groups. In addition to hazy skies, the weather has been hot and dry back here in West Michigan. That's taking a toll on Lowell's water infrastructure.
Our plant has a capacity of 1.5 million gallons per day. We did have one day where we did reach the 1.5 million gallons, but there was a stretch last week where it was going 1.2, 1.3 million gallons.
Lowell and Lowell Township use the same water treatment plant, and as the township's population booms, the water infrastructure just cannot keep up. Lowell city manager says the 2 municipalities are working on a plan to expand the plant. In the meantime, they've implemented odd-even watering restrictions. Odd number addresses can water their lawns on odd days and vice versa. Continuing coverage now, former President Donald Trump has been indicted for a second time, this time on federal charges of mishandling classified documents at his Florida estate. He is the first president or former president in history to face criminal charges by the federal government he once oversaw. This time, he's been charged with 7 counts, including conspiracy to obstruct justice and corruptly concealing a document or record. He's due in court next week. On social media, the former president saying, quote, "I am innocent. We will prove that very, very soundly and hopefully very quickly," end quote. There's an event happening Sunday just for those who love to read. Bookish is the first adult-only book fair with a focus on healing, art, and literature. That'll be from 11 until 2 at the Center for Community Transformation on Madison Avenue Southeast in Grand Rapids. Organizers hope this free event will appeal to all book lovers 21 and up and also serve as a positive experience for people who may not feel well represented in books or may not always have the financial resources to enjoy books. Books are being provided by We Are Lit GR, a multicultural bookstore. There will also be a DJ, live painting, live poetry, food trucks, and more, plus a mimosa and Bloody Mary bar and a coffee bar. Vendors are all BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, and people of color. Proceeds will benefit the Diatribe, an organization that uses art to disrupt historical systems of oppression.
Also happening tomorrow, the grand opening of some new activities at Muskegon Luge. You might remember we checked out some of those activities just last month. The adventure park now has a rock wall and an archery shooting range. There is a ribbon cutting for the new activities tomorrow morning. Just check out the adventure park's website for ticket information.
We've got to get back there, Jay.
Oh,
we had
so fun.
Such a great time. Well, now to a morning pick-me-up on this Friday. The former Marine pilot given the chance to relive those glory days.
Yeah, John Breeze is 80 years old and loves flying, but he's not been in the cockpit for many years. That is until his retirement community started a program called Tree of Dreams, a sort of make-a-wish for residents.
Well, with the help of a co-pilot, Breeze was able to fly once again, an experience he says he'll relish.
Something comes over you and it just takes any stress or whatever, it just drains it away. And that's the feeling. And I don't have the words that describe it.
And I love this part. As he stepped off the plane, the former pilot was asked if he wanted to go back up anytime soon. He said, "Yeah, I'll go right now."
Don't miss that opportunity. The plane is there.
Yeah, he was ready. I'm glad that he clearly had a great time up there.
I wonder if it's like riding a bike. Once
Yeah.
you've flown a plane,
You
you're
never
always able to
forget.
fly a plane.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I've never done it. I don't know if
either.
I'm brave enough to ever try, but awesome story there.
I would do it given the opportunity. Maybe a little more difficult than riding a bike. Let's check in with Sam on this slightly cooler start to the day.
Yeah, for the first time in what feels like months, widespread significant rainfall is expected in the forecast.
Sam, thank you, bringing us some good news on this
Oh, yeah.
Friday. Some more good news. It's the 150th anniversary of the city of Ludington. They're celebrating with a massive summer block party.
Pretty exciting, 150 years. Our Blake Hansen is live in Ludington right now. Blake, it sounds like there's something for everyone out there this weekend.
Barry, thanks so much, and to
Yeah.
another 75 with you, and
My
to
pleasure,
another
Blake.
150 here in Ludington. Really exciting time again. This all kicks off later on this evening with their street and block party here in downtown. Out here live in Ludington, Blake Hansen, 13 on your side.
Barry is so much fun, and they've got some really great ways to mark the occasion. Blake, thanks for that live report. Now, if you are not headed to Ludington, there are still lots of other events you can take part in this weekend, from Grand Haven's first Pride event to Muskegon Lighthouse tours. What's on the agenda in Ottawa and Muskegon counties? That's next.